Before CDs, before MP3 players, before music streaming services, the boombox reigned supreme. Today, New Wave Toys is excited to announce our Boombox project, a collection of miniaturized replica boomboxes starting with the RepliTronics M90 Mini. Our miniature replica recalls the days when boomboxes were synonymous with hip-hop culture and were status symbols in the metal, punk, and new wave underground scenes as well. By 1986, boomboxes were fully mainstream, selling over 20 million units that year. New Wave Toys is paying homage to this amazing legacy, starting with our tribute to the king of boomboxes, the RepliTronics M90 Mini. We pack big power into this small package with a blend of modern and retro technology. The M90 features classic analog controls such as bass, treble, and balance, a working AM/FM tuner, mixed with the latest Bluetooth wireless connectivity, a massive rechargeable battery that plays for 60 hours and charges your phone, all built with the jaw-dropping detail and high quality you've come to expect from New Wave Toys. Support our campaign today and reserve your very own RepliTronics M90. Don't miss our Kickstarter exclusive design, the RepliTronics M90 Blue Speaker Edition, available only during the campaign. And for you Replicate Amusements collectors out there, we've got a special surprise. A true 1/6 scale M90 variant, the perfect addition to your Replicate collection. Scan the page below to get all the details about all our great campaigns.
Okay, guys. Well, that was the opening, and I got permission from New Wave to use that video. And now we're ready to open this thing up and see what it looks like. Pull the box up a little bit so I don't accidentally cut something. Okay, that should be the micro. We'll hold off on getting that one opened up. That should just be packaging. Yep, that's just packaging. See what we got. Ooh. Oh, I like the box. Now, if they're true, to how they've been doing it, this box right here should be a replica of how the original boomboxes came. I know all their arcade cabinets come in replica boxes, as if they would have been delivered to you. Black and blue, reference number 519. Careful to open this one for sure. I don't want to damage the box. See if we can zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we have here. Not quite sure what that is yet. Oh, those are knobs. I'll show the webcam because my phone, for whatever reason, isn't going so hot. Oh, maybe. These are little knobs. It's hard to see in the video, but they do have little etchings for showing what level you're at for loudness or whatever. And there's a mini cassette tape. And it looks like it's in its own case, too. Oh, that is cool. We'll have to open that up here shortly, too. The service manual. Which, if that's true to how it used to be as well, um, that is pretty much what it looked like when you got these brand new as a boombox back in the 80s. Ooh, nice strap, just like the old ones did. That feels nice. And the clasps feel heavy duty as well. Not some cheap aluminum. They feel like they're out of steel. Okay, and now this should be the case, and it might actually be inside the case. And it looks like it might be. We're getting lots of boxes. Ooh. Carrying case, and that must be for where the strap goes, so you can carry it with you wherever you want to go. But look at the detail on that. Make this a little bit bigger for you, since this is the one that's coming in more clearly for you guys. There, let's do that. Please forgive me for the visual and stuff, because I'm fairly new to doing stuff like this online. Oh. Alright. Before we go over that, let's see what else we got here. So we got a power cord, which has a spot to store right down the bottom of the case. I like that. You can store it in a case. And it's USB-C. I do remember, I believe I remember, they were doing micro, but with what was going on for production and everything, they ended up upgrading to the C for the charging cable. And this here, it's a remote, and I remember this coming with it. It's a remote for the radio, for the whole system. They did try to do a wireless remote. Why is it so blurry? But you got your power, mode, play, pause, scan back, scan forward, review, and Q is what those two buttons are. Like I said, they were trying to do a wireless remote, but if I remember right, it was an issue with it not accurately receiving the instructions from the remote when they were putting it in. But I remember reading one of the updates that came forward that they went ahead and switched to a wired remote, which I'm fine with. I probably won't use it. It might be one of those just to, hey, check this out. That sits right down in there. Case is nice. It's not plastic. It's a hard foam on the bottom, and then you got soft foam up on the top. That's cool. Okay, now let's get looking at the radio. Peel this plastic off. Check it out. just switch these two real quick. Sorry, guys. But my phone isn't doing so well for some reason. There. Check that out. Oh. It just slowly goes down the tone. There's the back of it. And this is supposed to be a direct scale down for what the original used to be. So even on the back, where'd it go? Because I remember seeing, oh yeah, they got like the antenna inputs right here for what it used to be. On the end, they've got the spot where the old power cord would have gone for plugging it in. The battery even on the back, it's just got the thing for how many batteries it used to take. The size, I think it's size D's, I believe they were. Might have been C's. That's a lot of batteries for D's. Oh, battery compartment opens up. Let's see what's in there. There's nothing in there, but I would assume we could use that if we're not going to take our travel case with us. I'm assuming that you could go and use that to put your power cord in and the remote. And on the back here, so we have our auxiliary in, and then we can do a micro SD card. USB-C in, and then our USB out, so that you can hook a phone up to it and charge it. That is so cool. Yee! I'm sorry, I know, I'm giddy on it. Now, antennas. Antennae. And they are telescoping, that is cool. Look at that. Oh. Okay. Let's put those back down before I break them. I've always had a bad experience with radios and radios that had these antennas. Ooh, like that right there. I didn't break it, but that very well could have been. And that's not saying anything about quality for this. I mean, so far I am extremely happy with it. It's just those antennas have never, it doesn't matter what device it was on, those antennas were never very sturdy. Now here we have on the front, we've got all the fine tuning, and I'm assuming these were all the different channel selectors, AM, FM, all those over here on the side. Those are just for display. Booger, you're not supposed to be helping me right now. Come on, sweetie. Come on. You can help me game later. Okay, but stay out of the way a little bit, please. You're already getting hair everywhere. Come on, sweetie. Oh, no. There you go. There you go. Okay. So, anyways, back to it. So, here we have the mode, which we have stereo, mono. Those don't do anything there, but oh, the bass moves, the treble moves. It's even got a counter for the minutes, seconds, rotations for the tape when it played. I'm just seeing this in person is a whole lot different than seeing it over the video. I mean, it looks good in video, but seeing it in person is just a whole nother thing. Let's hit the eject. Let's hit the eject button and see what happens. Oh, that is cool. Now let's take this out. Its own little case. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, it's even. That is cool. Look at that little thing. And it's even got the like the stickers, what you would go and put your the names of what songs are on the cassette or whose cassette it was. On the inside, you've got the A and B sides. Oh, that is awesome. Now, I don't see any specific way to put this in here. Please forgive me. Although, yes, down. They do have a sticker on the inside. Oh. And it just close it up. And there it is on the inside now. Okay. Now let's see if there's any juice in this thing to turn it on. Oh. Now, where's our mode at? I don't know if it's stiff or stuff doesn't actually move. I don't want to break anything. So let's take a look at the book and see what it says. Turn on the device and it'll automatically go into Bluetooth pair mode. Hold the power button 2 to 3 seconds to turn off. Make sure your device has Bluetooth. Hit the mode button to cycle through the modes. You have Bluetooth mode, which will play music or calls from the Bluetooth and the radio. The radio mode will play the radio. Use the radio tuning knob to change the stations. And the auxiliary line in mode will play music through the auxiliary jack. While in Bluetooth mode, you can receive phone calls through the M90 Mini. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Where's the volume's all the way up. Oh, there it is, mode button. Wow. Let's just see if we can get a station or something. That's on the radio. Oh, let's see if we can. Oh.
The Bible is an for an affordable.
Okay, so we're in line mode. Now we should be in Bluetooth mode. Now, if you look up here, I can't really read it, but it's radio and FM stereo. Just like what the old school had, it would let you know you were on the radio and not like a tape deck or something. So I hit mode and watch what happens here. Come on. Yep, see, lit up, we're on radio. Now, if you watch right above the red light, when I go to find a station,
Sure, you are getting the best for your home.
it lights up. Because you found the station, and just like the old school radios used to. Let's see. And that volume is less than half. Oh, you can bounce between the two speakers. That, and I'm not even, and I wasn't even all the way up yet. Let's just see how loud this goes. Sorry for your speakers. Warning for anybody on headphones. Now's your chance to turn it down. We're gonna see how loud this goes. We're about half. 3/4. And that was full volume. That's actually, I'm very impressed with that. That is pretty cool. Okay. Alright, now let's just try the remote. It's all turned off and everything. Let's go ahead and try the remote and see how it works. Let's see how it does. Just because. So I'm going to hit the power button. Okay, maybe I've got to go ahead and hold it down like you do the regular power button. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, now we're... I love the little tunes, little noises it makes when you turn it on and when you switch to different things. Alright, so let's hit mode. That's radio.
The great Rusty Wright band out of Florida.
Now let's
doing a
see here.
classic cover for you from his album.
Okay, so the radio with the remote, you cannot change the station on the radio.
Hey, earlier we
You can't
played
change
a
volume
cover
on the
of
remote, which is,
Florida
it's still a cool thing to have.
No, in April there was
Um,
actually a couple of live This next
You can mute the radio though with the remote by hitting the play pause button.
will be up to
And now we should be on line in. That's cool. That should be Bluetooth. Now let's power it down. That's cool. Okay, so we're just going to set this to the side for now. And now we're going to open up the micro, which is supposed to be a 1/6 scale, smaller than even this. It's not that I have a dull knife, I just don't want to risk cutting something. There we go. And just like the big one, it's in a box that's supposed to be a replica. Oh, wrong way. There's that. That's supposed to be a replica of the original packaging. Okay, so here's our charger. And for this, they did stick with the micro USB. Look how small it is. So there's this one, which is 40% of the original size, and then you have this, which is supposed to be a 1/6 scale. Just look at the size difference. I would assume, and I'm just taking a guess here. I'm assuming this the comparison. This would be, if we were putting it with the real one, this one would be the real one, and then this one would be the 40% one. Just. Alright, what else we got here? Oh, and it even has its own micro service manual. The handle has stiffness just like the original. They even gave a little mini New Wave Toys tag on it. And if I remember right now, I don't think this is supposed to be anything more than Bluetooth. The antennas do telescope. I'll just do one, if I can get it out. Very, very carefully. There we are. That is cool. Let's snap that back in there. I'm not seeing anything on here. Oh, okay, that must be the volume control then for for this radio. Do 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 do. Unfortunately, I'm using my phone, so I won't be able to. Well, actually, yeah, I can. I can go ahead and stop the overhead view and hook up to this and see how it sounds. They've got 5 different languages included for, including English. Yeah. Which is really nice because I know this went all over the world. So, let's see about just powering it on. Okay, I'm going to stop my overhead and get my phone connected. Just going to turn that off then. Okay, now let's see, Bluetooth devices. Micro M90, so it actually pops up for what it is. Let's go ahead and connect. Pair. Ooh. Now, I have no idea if the knob for the tuning, which I thought might have been the volume. This knob does turn, but I don't know if it's just there just to turn or if it actually does anything. But we're about to find out. Let's pull up some music here. Okay. Get past that. Okay, so there's a volume knob. My phone is all the way up now, so.
That's my fam, I'll hold them down forever. Us against the world, we can battle whoever. Together, ain't no way we gon' fail. You know I got your back, just like a turtle shell. Nobody do it better.
That was all the way up. Now, let's go ahead and turn this off and connect to the big one and see the difference. Or I might actually, I'll just leave that one off a moment. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Okay, now I have the Mini M90. Pair. I am now paired to both of them at the same time, but let's unpair from the Micro and continue on the Mini. My volume is on the phone is all the way up. I'm going to start with the volume down on this, and we'll just increase it a little bit. I'll go to be about half. I'll try to get to half first, and we'll just see how it sounds. So. Oh, I'm sorry, Dan. I'm too engrossed in this. I'll crank it back up for you right now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Knock, knock, you about to get shot. Knock, knock, you about to get shot. Ain't nothing that can come in between me and my brothers. We all around if it's going down. It's just us. All for one, yeah, you hear 'em.
I know. I understand. Get a big following. It is very clear. It is very clear. I'm very satisfied with it. I'm very happy with it. Yeah. That's cool. And it might be a new Subway toy. Possibly. But it won't be one that I leave there. But, yeah. And I don't know if you saw it earlier, Dan. I don't know if you saw it earlier. It's got a little micro tape. And I showed it earlier already. I'll just do one right now. But so, but that about wraps it up. Yeah, and yes, thank you. I will have to, if I do get a large following, I will have to start watching my chat. I know there's a way to put a sound to it, a little ding or something, so I'll have to get that figured out too. But yeah, it was fun, and I'm not disappointed for it. I'm glad I got it. So, that does it for this video. For those who catch this later on tonight yet, I am going to switch over and play with my friend on some WoW. I've got a couple hours to go on it, so hopefully we'll get up on our level. See you in a bit, Dan.